All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to play with some fractions to see how we can use our understanding of mathematical multiplication facts to find some more extravagant multiplication facts here in the classroom. So if we use the understanding that 7 times 4 equals 28, I want to multiply something to make 29, and I want to use a 7 to do so. But we're running into some problems. 7 times nothing makes 29 as a whole number, so we have to get creative. Let's think about our understanding of fractions. 4 of what will give me a whole? Because I only need one more whole for 28 to become 29. I only need one whole piece or number or unit to increase from 28 to 29. So what 4 of something gives me a whole? Well, if we think about a dollar, 4 quarters makes a dollar, and a quarter is worth 1/4 of a dollar. So if I have 1/4, times it by 4, we'll see what we get. Reminder, we can take the whole number 4, make it a fraction, 4 over 1. 1 times 4 equals 4. 4 times 1 makes 4. Hey, lo and behold, this equals a whole. Well, how do we use this into our math? Well, we're still going to multiply by 4 again. But to get this extra unit, I need 1/4. So it's no longer 7 times 4, it's now 7 and 1/4. And we can check that math really quickly, eliminate our work here, double check our math. So 7 times 4 does give us 28. Now we're going to use the 1/4 times 4. We'll turn 4 into 4 over 1 for multiplication's sake. We get 4 over 4. Simplifies down to 1 whole. We combine 1 and 28. We get 29. Boom, it works. But Mickey, what if we want to get to 30 or 31? Well, let's try that out. So now instead of 28, and we're not going to 29, let's shoot for 31. 7 times 4, somehow we can make 31. Okay, so we use our power and we think, okay, 7 times 4 we know makes 28. Well, from 28 to 31, same experience we used before. We'll get some area here to work it out. Again, in our head we know 7 times 4 is 28, but now I want to be 3 times as large. Well, before when I only needed one more unit, I used 1 over 4. If I need 3 more, well, 1 was 1/4, 3, I sense a pattern here. Sounds like instead of 1/4, I'm going to use 3/4. Multiply by 4, our goal is to get 3 whole units in addition. Let's try it out and double check. 4 becomes 4 over 1 for the sake of multiplying fractions. 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 1 is 4. We can reduce 12 divided by 4 gives us the 3 that we're looking for to increase in value. So instead of 7 and 1/4 to give us an additional 1 unit, now we're going to do 7 and 3/4 to give us the additional 3 units. Let's multiply it out and double check. 7 by 4 again is 28 like we saw before. Now I have 3/4 times 4. 4 becomes a 4 over 1 like we just saw. 12 over 4 becomes 3. Hey, 28 and the 3, we get 31. Now they match. So we're noticing some patterns here in fraction work and multiplication. So it's a lot of different ways we can get it. One last example, 8 to become a 57. Students will say, well, 8 times 7 is 56. That's really close. Now if we speed it up a little bit, I know I need one additional unit. Well, what times 7 is going to give me an additional unit? 1/7. 7 in the 7th, you're going to get 1 whole unit. So I make this become 8 and 1/7 times 7. 57. Again, 8 times 7 is 56. If I get 7/7, that's a whole, giving me 57. So if you're ever wondering, oh my gosh, I have this number, how do I work it? Think about your closest math fact and use your understanding of fractions to close the gap, find that whole unit, and get you all the way to the end. Enjoy, use those fractions, and have fun doing your math.